Hello, Hayden here from Pacific Toyota. Just here to run over this 2020 Toyota Corolla Ascent Sport. A bit before I do so, a bit about us. So Pacific Toyota, we run two large pre-owned vehicle yards up here in Cairns. This one being my secondary location, the smaller of the two yards, sort of a little satellite office that we run up here just for the amount of volume that we do. Look, as between the two yards, we stock anywhere between that sort of 180 to 200 cars a month and sort of sell around very similar numbers. Out of that, we use these virtual tours to sell most of our cars out of state. So we go as far down, obviously, as Victoria. And obviously, the furthest we've actually sent is WA and Perth. But the virtual tour is basically designed to go around the car in complete detail. Any marks that are on the car, we will point them out to you. At the end of the day, it's about having full transparency, because if there are any marks on the car and we don't show you now, I'm sure you're going to see them when the car rocks up. So it's just about us addressing that sooner rather than later. So just coming around the front bumper, and I'm going to work my way around the whole car. Look, the car's pretty well looked after. There's no major bumps or bruises. There's no real chip marks or anything on there. It's been very well looked after. The only real picky mark that I can find is this little one just here, and in compared to the size of my finger, it's quite small. Just coming back around to the lip of the bonnet there. Once again, no real major marks or anything on there. All very clean and tidy. Perfect. The only mark I can sort of see is this one here, but it's coming off actually. So same with this one here. That one's coming off as well. Yeah, so everything there is just sort of like, once it has a little bit of a buff, it'll come out. Just continuing my way around the vehicle. It looks like there might be a little bit of a mark here in the paint, so a little bit of a scuff on that ridge and a little bit down there. But nothing too major. It's all in order. So just making my way around again to the base of the A-pillar and down. All very well looked after. Alloy wheels, they do need a bit of a clean on this vehicle, but as you can see, all very well looked after. Plenty of tread on the tyres, so you're not going to be out for a set of tyres anytime soon. It looks like there's a bit of a scuff on the rim. I'm not too sure if it's coming off or not, but there's that little bit of a mark just there. Very minor. So just continuing down the side. Once again, as the, I suppose, consistency, it's very well looked after. There's no major marks or anything on the car. It's very well looked after. It's usually we see a few more marks around the car. So it's good to see that it doesn't. Once again, alloy wheels, no gutter rash, plenty of tread on the tyres, so you're not going to be up for a set of tyres anytime soon. Just coming up there. I will shut that boot. Ooh, it's hard with one hand. There we go. Just got that through there. And back down to the front. Inside with the door cards, once again, all very well looked after. It's a real credit to whoever owned this before, whether it be a private owner or a fleet car. I will find out. I just haven't got to the books yet. Dash through there. So this will have the Apple CarPlay in it and Android Auto. It's got the genuine Toyota floor mats in it as well. It's got the nice seating. They've got the nice textile sort of layout for your lower back and base through there. I'll do the same for the back as well. So once again, all very well looked after. The front seats are all the way back, so you do get a lot more leg room. It's just they're all the way back that they can go. Rear seat doesn't look like it's ever been sat in. It's it's pretty immaculate. I'm just trying to do the back of the chairs as well while I'm there. Perfect. Okay, I'll just continue my way around to the back bumper and around the back of the car. Once again, all very well looked after. There is a couple of marks just here, so this one just there, as well as there's a couple of dots, so one there, and that one's coming off, so that's fine. So no, usually you get, obviously from sliding things in and out, a few more marks, but they've done pretty well through there, so obviously they've been very cautious with it. Just open up the boot inside. Because it's got the full size spare tyre, this panelling here just sits up that little bit higher, but got the full-size spare tyre with an alloy in there, which is something you don't usually see very much anymore, so always handy. It's a credit to Toyota that they still stick with it. So you can see all that through there. Let's bring that back down. Let's continue the paneling around. All very well looked after. Just send that virtual, sorry, go up to the top of the roof there. Back down to the front. And I'll just work that paneling back now. So all very well. Once again, no major marks, bumps or bruises through there. Oops, a little bit of a mark just here. Very small, very minor. In the back here, once again, all very well looked after. Rear seats. Same with the driver's side. Once again, consistency. It's all been very well looked after. Genuine floor mats. Main driver's seat all through there. Perfect. I'll just jump inside. Turn it on. So you've got your cruise control in here. That's for your adaptive cruise, setting the distance from the car in front, lane departure alert. This bottom section here controls the screen here. So skip song mode between Bluetooth, AM, FM. This one here navigates the multi-information display just here. So I'll just hit back on that. So you've got your digital speedo. Sorry, I'm just going to shut the doors to get rid of the glare off that screen. Didn't really help. So then got the information on the fuel consumption. Then come down to economy, so it scores you how well you're driving. It's got your lane departure alert and cruise control, radio, trip and distance settings, warnings, and back to the start. Digital speedo seems to be the most popular one. Screen in the center as well. That's also your reversing camera. Like I said, it's got built-in Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Air conditioning system, down to your gear selector, electric handbrakes, so as soon as you go into drive, it'll release. As soon as you go into park, it comes on. All very handy. It's got the books in here. So obviously only done 9,000 Ks. Technically, it's not due for a service. Yes, it is. A warranty date which started on the 25th of 6, 2020. Sorry, I'm just looking at a book here. It was originally a fleet vehicle for Ozcare. Ozcare turn their cars over every 6 months or 6 or 12 months with very low Ks. So we love their cars because, yep, as I thought, they've serviced it. So it's got the first service in there stamped, which it was due for. So your next one's not due now until it'll be 25,000 Ks roughly. As this says here, 24,700, I think that's saying, or 900, 700. And it's due 6 months, 22. So look, full service history. You've still got manufacturer's coverage through to 2025. But all round clean car, fleet vehicle. But to be honest, for a fleet vehicle, Ozcare certainly look after them. Hence they turn them over every 6 to 12 months. But look, that concludes the virtual tour. Any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call on 0410 839 933. Thank you.